Black bean pasta tonight. This is not a recipe. This I think was a Looney Spoon recipe that I remember when a friend gave it to me. So I don't know all the measurements as usual. Take some olive oil, put it in a pan here. It's probably about a tablespoon. And then I take a teaspoon of oregano. This is a half measurement, so 2 of those. And I am very lazy about cleaning the stuff. To me, this is fine to use again. I take a half teaspoon of red pepper flakes. And then, again, I take a half teaspoon of cumin. Then I get that all nicely heated up a bit. Or if I'm in a rush, I just throw in the onion. I do 1 pepper. I just do whatever's on sale. Yellow pepper was cheaper than green pepper today. Usually it's the other way around. And then I think the recipe called for 1/4 of a cup of onion. I don't remember. I usually just do 1/4 of a medium-sized onion. And so throw all that in and we will saute that. And while that's sauteing, probably like, I don't know, 5 to 8 minutes, then I will drain a can of black beans and rinse it. And I will boil a pot of water for pasta. I usually use about 500 gram box of pasta with this recipe, so that'll be boiling while I'm sauteing this. And once the pepper and onion is nice and soft, I will add the drained and rinsed black beans, and then I will add a large can, because I like it to be saucy, of tomato sauce to that, and that'll be the sauce, and I will let that simmer and get hot while the pasta's cooking. And then when the pasta's done, I will drain that, and I will throw this on top of it, and I will serve it with a spicy cheese if I have any in the fridge, or just cheddar. Okay, so that's cooking up really nicely, and I'm going to add my black beans to it now. And some those can cook up and sizzle in there. And if I don't have pepper, which sometimes I'm doing this last minute and don't, I sometimes just done it with onion, or if I have a tomato, I put that in, but I put that in closer to the end. And then after this, I am going to add my tomato sauce. Okay, so there it is. There it is with the tomato sauce added. And that is just going to come to a boil, and then I'll let it simmer until my pasta is ready and throw it over the pasta. Now, I do make a little bit extra pasta because one of my kids does not like this. So I just dish out some of the pasta and put it aside for him. And he will either have it with sauce or butter on top of it, which my pediatrician said was like feeding him a bowl of sugar with butter on top. I don't quite agree, although I am not a dietitian, but he will have that while the rest of us have this. This is the finished product, and I have my spicy jalapeno cheese for people to add on as they wish. It takes a maximum of 20 minutes maybe to make this dinner.